execute that over these next 8 weeks?
I think the key is just do what we've done the last 2 weeks. We can only control our team, so meaning like if we, go in and score the most amount of points, we're just going to keep, we're going to keep closing. When other teams we're racing have misfortune, it helps all that. Like you're able to take bigger chunks out of that points gap. So we'll see if that keeps happening. If it does, we're going to take advantage of it and keep closing the gap. But the big key to that success is the fact that we were top 5 both races, scored a lot of stage points.
To that point, is there something you can point your finger toward as far as you guys getting back on track to the standards that you're used to executing at Epcot?
Yeah, these last 2 weeks have been that. The capability's been there the last, really all year the capability's been there. There's been a few races where we've been off, but the big thing is we just keep showing up to the racetrack with that speed and we perform at that level. We have a fairly good chance of putting the whole race together, and we've done it the last 2 weeks. That's the big thing.
Next one I have is 2 road courses over this next few weeks going into the regular season championship as well. To that point, do you focus on flipping stages, try to chase the win, or do you go more for those points?
It all kind of depends on how the day goes. I think for us, at Chicago, we were close, but the 88-71 got away just enough where, it made more sense to do what we did. If we feel like we're right there with the top running cars, it makes it more enticing to forego the stage points and flip. We think we're capable of winning. But, at Chicago, we did what we needed to get the stage points. We got the caution late and we were able to drive back to the front, so it was kind of best of both worlds. So today we'll determine that. For a 3rd, 4th place car, clearly 3rd, 4th place car. Hopefully we're not, but if we are, it'll still make it pretty obvious that we'll go for the stage points and then just try to charge back through the field at the 3rd stage.
Tyler, how was the Giants game last night? Obviously, Giants-Dodgers is an awesome rivalry.
Yeah.
What was that like last night for you?
It was cool. Yeah. The Giants and Dodgers fans weren't really going at each other too much where I was sitting last night, but it was a really cool experience. I got to spend some time with Pat Bailey during his off season. He was training at airspeed, so I got to be around him quite a bit. So it was cool to be able to come see his world. We got to go to batting practice and see the 2 teams get warmed up. And then I got to stay for the whole game. Got to chat with them after the game too. So all around, just a really fun night.
What are your thoughts on Giants-Dodgers as a rivalry? Obviously it's like the second biggest rivalry in all of baseball. Had to be fun to be there in person.
Yeah, it was really cool. Again, we got there early. Just got to be there for majority of the day and night. And I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know how much the Dodgers and Giants fans would go at each other. Seems like it's a pretty friendly rivalry, so I certainly enjoyed it. It was cool to see Ohtani play in person. It's cool to watch when you know someone like that competes at that high level. It's cool to watch them go out there, do their work. When Pat had that bunt, I wish it would have stayed in bounds because he would have made it to first. It was pretty funny. I was really jazzed up on that play, so I was hoping it worked out. But all in all, it was a good night for the team.
And what were your thoughts on Patrick Bailey's inside the park home run? That was something that was crazy earlier in the week this week.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, it's again when you know someone like that, it's really cool when they have those big moments. It was fun to be able to catch up with him, see how he's doing, and get to go experience the game.
How much attention do you pay to all the lawsuit stuff that's going on, or is it just head down, focus on the driving?
No comment.
How are the drivers feeling, especially you? You're one of the better road course racers in the garage. Now that we're heading to Sonoma, where the Cup Garage has a lot more experience than, say, Shane Van Gisbergen, who last week, obviously, you were chasing him down again. Do you think that the field was a little bit closer to him coming into here?
We should be. I thought that even when I first started racing here. A lot of the veterans have raced this place 10, 15 or so times. A lot of those vets are, retiring now. But, I remember coming in here my first time, never seeing the place, not getting a lot of practice, and having to go race against guys that have raced this track for a long time. So, you would imagine those with the experience should have a better starting point, but yeah, I don't know if it's enough. You know, we have laps, we have experience around the place, but he's continuing to prove that everywhere he goes, he operates on a very high level.
And then, yeah, with the repave last year, obviously with the temperature being significantly, less this year, do you think that's going to play into like previous Sonoma racing
It's
for the
hard to say,
repave, or
with this newer tire that we're on. I believe the Glen was the first place that we raced it last year, and everywhere we've been with this tire, the degradation's been higher. Even a place like Chicago, where it really seemed like tires shouldn't matter on street course like that, and they did at the end of that race. So it's really hard to say what it's going to be like. We're all kind of just speculating, but the trend with this tire has just been more fall off, more of a challenge to keep the tires on.
What's your perspective on the amount of road courses on the schedule? Do you like seeing them pop up every once in a while? Do you like the amount they're having, or would you rather see maybe go back to maybe a couple tracks like it used to be?
I'm kind of probably. Everyone has a bias on this.
Sure.
Mine is I've invested a lot of my time, energy, well-being into, going from a awful road course racer to where I'm at today. So for my opinion, if we just went back to 2, I'd be frustrated, honestly. To me, I enjoy oval racing. That's what I grew up doing, or grew up racing on dirt ovals. I didn't really know a lot about road course racing. I enjoy it enough now to where if that was taken away or that went away, I'd be looking somewhere else to, get my road course racing fixed. If we're not going to do it here in NASCAR, let's go do something else. Let's go find somewhere else to run some road course races. I don't know if that means I quit, but I guess I need to clarify there. I wouldn't quit solely off that, but I enjoy the road course racing. It's something that I put a lot of time and energy into, and for it to, I guess we'd still have the 2, but I enjoy doing it a lot.
Thanks, Tyler. And how fun is it for you to come home and be at Sonoma every week? Obviously, being from Corning, besides the Giants game, did you do anything else this week? Visiting with family? A lot of you guys.
No, I haven't really visited with family. A lot of the family that lived out here when I lived here has moved away into other places. Still have some family around though that are here this weekend, but I kind of had a plan of what this week was gonna look like out here. Some things shifted, moved around, so I found myself Wednesday night wondering what on earth I'm gonna do. And so on Friday and yesterday both just said the heck with it. I drove down from Napa to San Francisco and just wandered around the city for 2 days. It was a lot of fun, ate a lot of good food, saw some crazy stuff. It was a good time.
Got time for 2 more.